As an HVAC professional, you need some of the most diverse toolkits to handle daily jobs, installations, service calls, marketing, invoicing, and quoting. Here we've compiled the HVAC technician tool list for your reference, so you are never left unprepared. A screwdriver is manual or powered tool that is used for driving screws. A typical simple screwdriver has a handle and a shaft, ending in a tip the user puts into the screw head before turning the handle. This is a mandatory tool for HVAC job. Pliers are a hand tool used to hold objects firmly. They are also useful for bending and compressing a wide range of materials. Generally, pliers consist of a pair of metal first-class levers joined at a fulcrum position closer to one end of the levers, creating short jaws on one side of the fulcrum and longer handles on the other side. A hammer is consisting of a weighted head fixed to a long handle that is swung to deliver an impact to a small area of an object. Hammers are used for a wide range of driving, shaping, braking and non-destructive striking applications. This is a common tool in a HVAC technician's tool bag. A wrench or spanner is a tool used to provide grip and mechanical advantage in applying torque to turn objects, usually rotary fasteners, such as nuts and bolts, or keep them from turning. In the UK, Ireland, Australia, and New Zealand, the wrench is called spanner. A cutting tool or cutter is a tool that is used to remove some material from the workpiece by means of shear deformation. Cutting may be accomplished by single-point or multi-point tools. Single-point tools are used in turning, shaping, planing and similar operations, and remove material by means of one cutting edge. A drill or drilling machine is a tool primarily used for making round holes or driving fasteners. It is fitted with a bit, either a drill or driver. Some powered drills also include a hammer function. A gauge is used to make measurements or in order to display certain dimensional information. It's popularly used for determined thickness, gap in space, diameter of materials, or pressure of flow. A staple gun or powered stapler is a handheld machine used to drive heavy metal staples into wood, plastic, or masonry. They are used for many different applications and to affix a variety of materials, including insulation, house wrap, roofing, wiring, carpeting, upholstery, and hobby and craft materials. A multimeter is a measuring instrument that can measure multiple electrical properties. It can measure voltage, resistance, and current, in which case it is also known as a voltomilliammeter, VOM. Analog millimeters use a microammeter with a moving pointer to display readings when digital millimeters have numeric displays. A saw is a tool consisting of a tough blade, wire, or chain with a hard-toothed edge. It is used to cut through material, very often wood though sometimes metal or stone. The essential force for a saw may be applied by hand or by steam, water, electricity, or other power source. A caulking gun is used to fill in small cracks. Usually, it's used around windows, bathtubs, or doors. The gun consists of two parts: the frame and the caulk tube which you load into the frame. A pump is a device that moves fluids, or sometimes slurries, by mechanical action, typically converted from electrical energy into hydraulic energy. An HVAC vacuum pump needs to be powerful enough to remove any moisture from the lines. Extension cords provide power for devices with cables that can't reach any nearby electrical outlets. You have to choose the right type of extension cord for your needs. A flashlight or torchlight is a portable handheld electric light. HVAC technicians always need a reliable flashlight to accurately assess the heating or air conditioning situation. Work gloves are personal protective equipment worn during work projects that cover and protect the hands from the wrist to the fingers. It'll save your hands and fingers from unnecessary wounds such as cuts, blisters, splinters, skin punctures, or heat and chemical burns. Mask is essential while performing HVAC work for personal protection. Always carry a mask to your job site considering safety issue. Goggles or safety glasses are used in order to prevent particulates, water, or chemicals from striking the eyes. Never forget to wear this while working. Using power tools in close proximity in closed quarters puts a huge strain on your ears and impacts your hearing. Protect your ears with industrial strength ear muffs or plugs. Working on ladders all day and in other people's homes requires your service techs to be prepared to traverse various types of terrain. Make sure they're equipped with a pair of heavy steel-toe work boots that won't slip and protect their feet in case something heavy drops on them. Core tools are one of the most important components of a proper evacuation rig. Removing the cores allows for a full unrestricted flow through the service port, significantly decreasing both evacuation and/or recovery times. A fin comb, also known as a coil fin tool, is a specialty tool used to straighten the bent fins of a condensing unit for an air conditioning or heat pump system. Temperature control matters the most in the HVAC industry. Invest in a digital thermometer that's portable, effective, and long-lasting to follow your state's regulations and deliver awesome customer service. A nitrogen regulator acts as a pressure control valve. It basically reduces highly pressurized gas or liquid into a more usable form. Without a nitrogen regulator, the high pressure allows the gas or liquid to be released all at once. Leak detectors are used to find small leaks in enclosed gas systems. The use of pressurized gases in pipelines and vessels is very common in industrial or commercial settings. A psychrometer measures the dry bulb and wet bulb temperatures simultaneously. The measurement of the wet bulb temperature is achieved by means of a wet wick placed over the thermometer bulb. Hand seamers are handheld tools that help bend or flatten sheet metal to desired shape. This is commonly used in the HVAC industry and for custom fits in sheet metal fabrication. They make accurate, crisp angle bends, creating a finished edge on sheet metal. Crimping is joining two or more pieces of metal or other ductile material by deforming one or both of them to hold the other. An awl is a tool with a long, sharp end for making holes in leather or wood. HVAC techs use the awl to score sheet metal so they can cut it straight. To quickly determine the heating and cooling demands of a residential space while in the field or short on time, use a HVAC load calculator. This interactive tool for HVAC technicians and installers calculates a system's BTU requirements based on the regional climate, square footage, quality of insulation, sun exposure, and several more specific parameters.